Sitting high in the saddle, nothing else matters. My feet in the stirrups, I'm so happy. There's nothing like the sound of Carolina hoofbeat.
Hi, we're in Williamston, North Carolina at the Bob Martin Ag Center. I'm so excited because we're going to take you through the biggest quarter horse show in the eastern part of the state, Martinganza. This is one of the biggest events that this facility has ever hosted, and we're going to see lots of trainers and competitors and learn a little bit more about the Quarter Horse Association. So stay tuned. Hi, we're here in Williamston today with Rodney Sawyer. He's part of Tuckaway Farms in Currituck, North Carolina, and he's been a quarter horse trainer for a long time. Rodney, tell our viewers a little bit about you.
I am a third-generation horseman. My father and grandparents were all in the horse business. My father was a racehorse trainer, so I was born in a horse pen. And I've been showing for about 40 years and training for over 30. I specialize, of course, in the American quarter horse. Ambassador for the breed. I believe it is the most versatile horse that you can find to do all kinds of different events. I'm a member of the show and professional horseman committee for the National AQHA. I'm active in the affiliate here in North Carolina. I've been around the world showing horses. I currently operate my farm, Tuckaway Quarter Horse Farm, and specialize in all-around horses for competitors, and I coach amateurs and youth and help them through their competitions. We're here this weekend to show here at the Martinganza, which is an annual event sponsored by District 4 of North Carolina Quarter Horse, and it is a very, very popular event for people throughout the East Coast, and folks are here from all kinds of places.
It's a really big show this weekend,
from
what I understand. It's about the biggest one that we've had in this facility.
It is the probably one of the largest ones we've had since they expanded, and we are, you know, excited about that, to get some new voices, new horses, new people, and keep the industry growing.
That sounds really good. Now, did you bring people to show this weekend?
We have 6 horses here and clients to match, and we're hoping to get in that pen and do our best. We brought some young prospects. We've always got good horses for sale. People are interested. They can contact us on Facebook or YouTube, or we have a website. And we're hoping that we'll do well. We have a couple people getting ready to go in now, and things are looking good for us.
Now, you're involved with a program in Currituck for the 4-H and the youth up there, aren't you?
Correct. I am the retired extension director for Currituck, and I began as a 4-H and livestock agent in 1979. Started the 4-H horse program there, which has grown to the largest in northeastern North Carolina. Recently, before retiring, I was able to establish an equine center there in Currituck, which features covered arena, 3 pens, stalls, and it caters to the local horse industry and the traveling tourists. So they can come in, take a ride on the beach, have a place to stall their horse and stay overnight, and lots of exciting things happening there through the Cooperative Extension Service for North Carolina. And people would be interested to see the things, and there are a lot of events for all breeds and all mediums.
I've seen some of the postings on Facebook from the events, and it looks like a great place.
It is a great place, and it's a remote area where the resources really needed. And so this arena here in Williamston is, you know, 2 hours away from that setting, so that gives people some places to practice, to ride indoors, to gain experience, and then, you know, move on to the show ring.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck.
I appreciate it. I enjoyed meeting.
People from around the Triangle come to Carolina Barbecue of Garner off Highway 70 because they know what they'll get. Authentic Eastern North Carolina chopped barbecue, Southern fried chicken, hush puppies, Brunswick stew, and more. But did you know that they'll come to you? For your next backyard party, company event, graduation party, weddings, rehearsals, or any other occasion, you bring the people, and Carolina Barbecue of Garner will bring the pig. Call 773-0222.
Follow me to Carolina We're your neighborhood source for everything you need from your farm to your home.
At Harper Sales and Service, a division of Harper Landscaping, we can cater to all your mowing needs, whether you need to start out with a beginner series for those smaller lawns. You can work your way all the way up to a zero turn and even get into those bigger areas where you might have an acre or two or more.
My animals depend on me, and I depend on Harper Equipment Sales and Services to keep me running. From my weed eater to my tractor, they can fix it all.
When you look for Harper Landscaping, it's no sweat.
Hi, I'm here with Eric Armwood, and Eric is a District 4 show director for this show this weekend, and he's from Bun Level, North Carolina, and he's also a competitor in quarter horse shows.
Yes, I do.
Tell us all about this show, and I hear this is the biggest one that we've had.
It's one of the largest shows in Williamston here at Martinganza.
In history.
In history, we have over close to 500 stalls rented. We have the large classes. We've had the largest class today has been about 30 horses.
Right.
So it's been going really well. We moved it from February to first week in April, and it's going really well for us.
So today's the first day of the show?
Yes, ma'am.
What class are they doing now behind us?
They're doing showmanship now. This is a novice amateur showmanship.
Right, and what is a showmanship class?
Showmanship is in hand. It's the horse and their exhibitor becoming one, and they're doing a pattern now.
Okay, all right.
So we have 20 exhibitors in this class.
Right.
And like I said, the largest class was 30 today.
Right. So this show is for 4 days now, so there'll be all kinds of different things. What are some of the highlighted events?
We have jumping, we have reining, horsemanship, equitation, hunter on a saddle.
Right.
And we have trail.
Right. That's neat.
Yeah.
So there's a big variety. Pretty much anybody that's got a quarter horse would find a way to fit in, without a doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really cool. Now tell me about the Quarter Horse Association.
Okay, we have North Carolina Quarter Horse Association is the mother association. Then we have different districts. We have 6 districts. District 4 is the one I'm in, and it covers Cumberland County, Moore County, Lee County, and Harney County.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good. So you're kind of the central core of North Carolina coming up here. All right. And there's 6 districts? And then Quarter Horse is a big national association too?
It's a national association out of Texas, and they have different associations in Ohio, Tennessee, Kentucky. Every state has their own organization. Florida.
Right. And is this show a point show so that when people are showing for the big, I guess Congress is the big show?
Yep.
So this is a qualifying show for that?
This qualifies for the World Show, the Select World, Youth World, and Amateur, and Open.
All right.
So it does qualify, and they get points depending on how well they do in the class.
Right. So based on where you place. And then these classes are mostly points and ribbons instead of payback classes like some of the Western events are. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, very good. Now, how can people get in touch with you?
We have a website. It's a Martinganza website, and then we have the North Carolina website.
Okay.
And then my personal email is earmwood@earthlink.net.
Okay.
So if you're interested if you have a quarter horse and you do not know how to start showing with us, you can just email me.
Okay, good. Hi, this is Nick Nixon, and Nick comes to us from Hertford, North Carolina, and he is the Amateur Association President for the North Carolina Quarter Horse Association.
Yes,
so explain to me exactly what that title entails.
What I'm in charge of or oversee is the amateurs that show quarter horses in North Carolina.
Okay.
And this is basically the person that is not a trainer, does not make a living from training horses or training people to show the horses.
Okay, just regular folks.
Yes,
okay.
Regular folks.
They just want to have fun.
Yes.
All right. The event that's going on behind us now.
Yes.
Is that an amateur event?
Yes, this class right here is an amateur showmanship.
Okay.
And this is where the individual shows the horse to the judge, and it's based on cleanliness of the horse. You're given a pattern that you run, and you're judged on the exactness of the pattern, and you're also your communication with your horse to yourself back and forth.
Okay, okay. And are you showing this weekend?
I brought a young one, a 4-year-old gelding that I've raised, and this is his first big outing. We thought we were going to have more miles, but Eastern North Carolina got a lot of snow this winter.
Yes, it did.
So he didn't get a lot of outside time.
Right.
So we're here just riding around, looking, breaking in. May do some showing Saturday.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck with that, and thank you for your time.
Sure, thank you.
Looking for the perfect bed and bail? From the moment you drive through the gate, relax and enjoy all Hawks Crest Manor has to offer. Whether you're coming for a wedding, a family reunion, a trail ride, a weekend away with the girls, or from a busy, bustling meeting in the city, make our house your home. Located in Spring Hope, North Carolina, minutes from downtown Raleigh, Rocky Mount, or Wilson. Schedule your reservation today.
You know, you don't need a PhD in tractorology to understand that more power is a good thing. Mahindra tractors are engineered for maximum power and backed by a 5-year powertrain warranty. Yes, sir, Mahindra tractors even have enough power to give the competition a lift. Take a good look at the world's #1 selling tractor, Mahindra.
Now is Lacey Bone and her horse Trent. And Lacey's been showing in the quarter horse world since she was about 7 years old, is that right? So tell us a little bit about what it's like to grow up showing in the quarter horse industry.
Well, I've made lots of friends, lots of lifetime relationships. It got me my scholarship, and I gotten to travel all over the country, and just so much learning and so much life experience.
So you're getting ready to head off to college. So where are you going?
Texas Christian University.
And you got that through a scholarship through showing? That's awesome. And what do you plan to do when you get out of college?
I'm not really sure, because I'm pretty sure once I get there I'm going to change my mind about what I want to do about 100 times, so I'm just going to feel it out as I go. So.
Right. And what is your favorite events that you show in?
With him, the trail, because he really likes trail, and he makes it easy because he just enjoys it so much.
Right, okay. And I understand that there's a new movie that's kind of come into production called Texas Rain that's going to be about a reining horse, and you've won a part in that. So tell me a little bit about that. When do you start shooting?
I'm going to start shooting in May. I actually tried out for a different part than the one I have, and my looks weren't really fitting the part, so they contacted me and asked me to have another part as a rodeo queen in the movie. So
all right.
I think it's going to be fun.
Well, that'll be good. It'll be fun to kind of play like a queen for a little while, so that'll be cool. All right, well, are you showing this weekend?
I am.
And have you had good luck so far, or have you just started?
So far, I've shown in 2 classes and I've done pretty well. So
all right.
Hopefully it'll keep going smoothly.
All right, well, we wish you good luck, and thanks for chatting with us, and we'll watch for you on the big screen.
All right.
Okay. Hi, we're here with Jake Hartman, and Jake lives in Advance, North Carolina. And Jake has been listed as one of the up-and-coming trainers in the Quarter Horse Association. So we came today to talk to Jake, find out exactly what his secrets are, and if he brought competitors to the show this weekend. So hey, Jake.
How are you?
Good. Tell our viewers a little bit about you and what you do.
I train all-around horses in the quarter horse industry. We show North Carolina, South Carolina, and kind of all over the country. All-around horses is halter, western pleasure, showmanship, horsemanship, hunter under saddle, equitation, trail. We do a little bit of everything.
Okay. You were saying that you train an all-around horse. Now, I've heard of all-around performance horses, so how is what you do different?
The all-around is all the events put together instead of specifically just the horse. So it takes an extremely versatile horse to be able to do the English and the Western events also, and all of them put together are called the all-around events, which is the halter, the showmanship, the horsemanship, equitation, hunter under saddle, and western pleasure.
So the all-around performance, I mean the all-around horses are kind of horses that you're basing their winning or losing on how well they're trained and how well the rider communicates, more so than their natural athletic ability like the performance horses would have.
Yes,
okay.
It's much more about the rider's ability to execute the maneuvers and the patterns. A lot of the all-around stuff is based a lot more on the rider's posture, their presentation and everything, as to where all-around performance type horse the cow horses and everything is more on the performance of the horse.
Okay. And how long have you been training?
I've been training since I was probably 16. I've been on my own for 3 years now and kind of started my own deal that way.
Right. And you've had horses at Congress, I'm sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
so
I've been to the Congress. I've had some customers top 10 at the Congress and everything. So still haven't quite gotten that top title yet, but we're working on it.
Well, you're still young. It'll
Yes,
take a
ma'am.
little while. So you brought folks here this weekend to compete?
Yes, ma'am.
And how are your, I guess the show just started, but I'm sure you're excited about how they'll do?
It's been good so far this morning, so we still have 3 more days here to show, and hopefully they go as good as this morning has.
Very good. And how can people reach you at your website here?
Yes, email, phone number, Facebook, Jake Hartman Performance Horses.
All right.
Get in touch with us any way possible.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi, we're here with Haley Hine, Kaylee Fates, and Stretch. And Kaylee is the Vice President of the North Carolina Youth Association, and Haley's the President. So tell us a little bit about the show this weekend. You both are here showing?
Yes, we're both here showing. This is my first show for the year, and with the weather being as is, it's been kind of tough to ride. But yes, I did halter and showmanship this morning, and we did good. And we have pleasure and horsemanship later today, and hunter saddle and trail tomorrow, and that's the equitation also.
All right.
Yeah, and then we also showed together showmanship and halter, and and I'll be showing hunter saddle tomorrow and equitation.
Okay.
It was a good start to the morning, so
good.
I'm feeling good about the show this weekend.
Well, tell me about your association. What and all does a youth association do?
We try to include everybody, and it teaches responsibility, and it teaches friendship, and
connecting all the youth
connecting and
of the
teaches
state.
you how to work together, and you know, we've made a lot of friends because of it, and me and her are friends because of it.
We've become really close.
Yes, and all the girls, you know, it's all girls this year, and we all get along well, and we have a lot of fun together.
Okay, and so you do some fundraising to earn money.
Yes.
Tell me about how you go about that.
We do fundraisers at all the North Carolina shows pretty much, and then our main fundraiser is our youth show at the Tar Heel Triple Classic in June. That's where we get our main, you know, money source, and we have a lot of events at that show. We have a move-in dinner, you know, on Wednesday, and then Friday night we have a dinner and
Have a live
entertainment,
band, yeah.
and
We're gonna have a live band this year.
auction, and a lot of stuff like that, and it's a really good show. It's a lot of fun.
it's awesome.
And we do stuff during the day too. And
Right.
we have some new stuff that we're going to do this year.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Okay. So are you guys on a team? I see it says Congress team. So do you have a
Yes.
team that goes to Congress?
We have teams that go to the Congress and the youth world, and we were on the Congress team last year, so we got a few goodies. We got this halter, and I got this sheet over there, and a few other goodies, and it's a lot of fun.
It sounds like it. All right. Well, where are you from?
Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Yadkinville, North Carolina.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, thank you for your time.
thank
Good
you.
job, ladies.
My name is Scott Brookins, and I am the owner of Brookins Construction and MD Barn Master of the Carolinas. At MD Barn Master, we have the best warranty in the business. We have a variety of designs to choose from. Our barns are easily customizable to meet your needs. We have financing available to those who qualify. Our barns are fire resistant, and they hold their value with little maintenance. Let us build your dream barn for you today.
Hi, we're here with Kim McNabb. So good to have you in Raleigh this weekend. Tell us a little bit about your Horseman Within principles for training.
Well, thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here. What I did is in my training program, I started thinking about how do I express to people that really they are the trainer they want to be. Well, it's inside of us, just like it's inside of our horses. Okay, we look at a colt like a carver looks at a block of wood. And we say, that horse can be what I want him to be, and all we have to do is bring him out. Well, it's the same thing with us as trainers. We can be the trainer we want to be if we dedicate the time and the effort to doing it. If we dedicate the time to knowledge, then that trainer is already inside of you. That horseman is already inside of you. Do the work it takes to discover where he is at or where she is at and bring it out. So that's really the concept, and with that comes a phrase that you don't hear as much, but that is the core of those principles, and that is no regrets horsemanship.
Right.
No regrets horsemanship means, as I'm struggling to become this trainer, as I'm striving, I guess is a better word, I don't want to do something that's going to leave me regretting what I did. I want to know that my horse and I are both going to be better at the end of the day than they were when we started, and that we'll all be calmer and more relaxed. That means I can't do anything I'm later going to say, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Right.
Do you still make mistakes? Do you still say that? Yes, but you breathe those cores into yourself, no regrets, and you make less of them.
Right. Now, you have a sale once a year with horses that you've trained for people, don't you?
Yes, we do. First Saturday in June every year, we have a ranch horse sale, ranch/trail horse sale, and we'll have about 100 head of horses in that sale. It is one of the few sales in the world, really, that has a 30-day satisfaction guarantee.
Right.
If you don't like your horse, you can bring him back to us, and we will give you a credit for another horse that you do like. We don't give cash back, and here's the reason why. It's too easy to get caught with buyer's remorse. And somebody bought a horse, they spent too much money, and they want their money back. Okay, I feel for them, but that's not what we're doing.
Right.
But at the same time, we will work with every customer, and I will personally work with them to try to find them the horse that's going to work with them. So it works out really well. It's been a good program for us for the last 5 years. This will be the 6th annual. And we have lots of satisfied customers all over the world. It's been a lot of fun.
Very good. And I certainly watch your show every Sunday on RFD. I'm sure
Thank
our
you.
Viewers do too. Tell us a little bit about making the show. What's that been like?
Well, as you yourself know, making the show is always we got to have a topic, and we got to have a topic for next week. So there's always oh my word, what are we going to do for topics? But it's been really fun. We've been on RFD TV for 8 years. And the audience has got the privilege to watch my children grow up. My oldest boy is 14. He was 6 when we started.
Right.
They've watched him go from little kid to maturing young man. And we have developed just great friendships with people all over the United States, all over the world. It airs in Europe. It's fantastic to know that people are watching and that we're able to help them in some way. So what we do is we try to take topics that we think are going to be important to American horse people. I do some series. Mostly I try to do things that are fun to watch and relevant to you.
Right.
We try to ride where it's relevant for you to ride. So a lot of our shows are shot in the great outdoors of Wyoming because you don't all ride in little tiny arenas. So we want to get out and do the show where it is going to work for you, where you're going to say, hey, I can take that out and work with my horses outside. That's going to be fun. I can do that. So those are core values that we use in building the show. And of course, then we always come back to saying, the show has to actually promote our real core values, which we made a t-shirt several years ago and we've sold a lot of them. And I love the slogan. It's God, family, America, horses. What more is there?
Absolutely.
And that's our core values. We put God and family and then our country and then our horses. And the best case scenario is when we can enjoy all four together. That's really that's a neat environment then.
Of all the topics that you've covered, what do you think is the most demanded topic that you talk about?
Well, surprisingly enough, it's still colt starting. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a little like NASCAR, and it's the enjoyment of watching with the element of risk. Because frankly, most people don't start their own colts, but it's still the one that people want to see. Right after that is developing communication with your horse in the saddle. Anything that's going to allow me to ride safer on the trail, people are going to say, boy, that's what I want.
Right.
And then followed there, again, would be increasing my horse's performance in the arena in front of the judge. So kind of in that order, which always surprises me. I always think it should be the other way around, that colt started should be the least of what we see because it's the least done. But people love to watch that relationship built.
And I think everybody dreams about breaking their own horse. You know, I mean, whether you realistically will ever do it or not.
We're all Alec Ramsey on the beach with the black.
Yep.
In our heart and our mind somewhere, we want to feed that horse seaweed out of a turtle shell and have him come to love us.
That's right, absolutely. Well, how can people reach you?
They can find me easily at kenmcnab.com. And they can join our membership club there, which gives them access to all of our ancient historic archives of television shows, last 8 years of television. All of our video collections are on there. They can also call our office, so kenmcnab.com or 307-645-3149.
All right.
That's our phone number. They'll get a hold of one of our girls in the office and ask any question you want, from horses at the sale to upcoming clinics.
Okay, that sounds good. Do you have anything else in our area in the immediate future?
We will be in Yadkinville, North Carolina in October.
Okay.
So that's our next time back to this country. It'll be our 3rd year there, and man, we love it. It's a great week, incredible facility. We have a ton of fun up there.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this.
Hi, I'm Sammy Jenkins, President of North Carolina Horse Council, and we would like to invite you to come to this year's state fair. It has been labeled the Year of the Horse, and we have tremendous lineup of entertainment.
Each day begins with a parade of breeds. All the major breeds in our state will be represented, even our state horse, the Spanish Mustang. Afterwards, catch the highlight show for a sampling of all that is to come. Watch cowboys work trail obstacles, move cows through mazes. Delight at daredevil trick riders and trick horses. Listen to the rhythm of the boards as performed by the Pasofino horse. Our headline act features Guy McLean of Queensland, Australia, multiple winner of Road to the Horse, one of the most prestigious competitions in the United States. Take a 5-minute lesson, ride a horse, maybe it's your first time. Watch drill teams from our area compete. Enjoy equestrian vaulting. See mule packing as it's done for our military. Mary Miller Jordan will be our featured headline act as well, presenting Magic of the American Mustang. Watch musical freestyles as seen in the Olympics, and much more.
All the events at the Hunt Horse Complex are included in your state fair admission. So come down, join us, and we're looking forward to seeing you.
Carolina Hoofbeats is brought to you in part by Newcomb Quarter Horses. Newcomb Quarter Horses with over 40 years experience. Find out how we can help you today. NewcombQuarterHorses.net. And also by Carolina Hoofbeats Magazine, a free publication about the horse industry in North Carolina. Catch up on the latest issue at carolinahoofbeats.com. And also by Southeast Equine Magazine, a free publication about the horse industry in the southern United States.
Sitting high in the saddle, nothing else matters. My feet in the stirrups, I'm so happy. There's nothing like the sound of Carolina hoofbeats. Sitting high in the saddle, nothing else.